the examination of a foot, especially for a diabetic, we are looking at three components: vascular supply, the presence of infection, and the presence of any pressure elements, which may be callus for pressures or blisters where there is friction present. For infection, we will look at the Nerds and Stoney's criteria. If we have a tissue temperature elevation of more than 3 degrees Fahrenheit, we will follow all of that. The purpose of this video is to show on how to determine vascular supply by using your hand and by using 8 megahertz handheld Doppler. The first step is to palpate the dorsalis pedis pulse with your middle 3 fingers and feel if there is a palpable pulse present. If that pulse is present, we know that we have 80% of 80 millimeters of mercury pressure present in that pressure available to the toe. We do exactly the same thing on the posterior tibial. And the idea is that you put your finger slightly around the curvature of the malleolus, push it in, and wait for the pulse to come to your fingers. And to palpate it. It's a deep artery. It may take 2 or 3 seconds for the pulse to reach your finger. Right. We have palpable pulses here. The possibility that we have a very elasticated sound when we do Doppler on this is very high. So let's see. What will we find on a Doppler? Enough gel to support the probe. Switch the handheld Doppler on. Position the probe. And what we are hearing here, 3 sounds, very elastic sounds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is called a triphasic pulse. We can check the posterior tibial. One, two, three, triphasic sound. Interestingly enough, the sound that you hear on this side. Alright, sometimes it's needed to just move your probe around to get the best signal. The idea is that you do not press your probe into the artery and compress it, but that you use the gel as a support medium and lightly place the probe on that in a 45-degree angle and wait for the sound to come into the probe and then be translated through the handheld Doppler into an audible sound.